హాయ్ సో సారీ కొంచెం లేట్ అయిపోయింది, ఏమనుకోకండి. బట్ ముందుగా మన ఎస్ఆర్హెచ్ ఫ్యాన్స్కి ఒక చిన్న విషయం క్లారిఫై చేయాలి. అదేంటంటే నిన్న రాత్రి కొంచెం బిర్యానీ ఎక్కువైపోయి ఏదేదో వాగేశాను. సో దయచేసి ఏమనుకోకండి. అండ్ ఇంకోటి ఏంటంటే ఈ క్రూకోగాడే అనమాట నన్ను ఫోర్స్ చేసింది ఎస్ఆర్హెచ్ ఓడిపోతుందని చెప్పని. సో ఇట్స్ నాట్ మై ఫాల్ట్, ఓకే. బట్ ఎనీవే మన వాళ్ళు గెలిచేశారు. నేను చాలా 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 హ్యాపీగా ఫీల్ అవుతున్నాను. అండ్ ఈ సందర్భంగా మీ అందరికి ఒక బిర్యానీ పార్టీ ఇవ్వబోతున్నాను. మీరందరూ ఖచ్చితంగా రావాలి, ఓకేనా? నమస్తే అండ్ వెల్కమ్ టు ఏబీస్ క్రికెట్ డైరీ.
Sunrisers, I think I'm just going to give up on them tomorrow. I'm backing DC to beat them. I know I'm wrong once again, but I'm absolutely thrilled for SRH's winning start to the tournament. So I'm in a way happy I got my prediction wrong.
My prediction for the game, I'm going with the Sunrisers Hyderabad. Kritika, agar Delhi jeet jata, you'd have been happy your prediction is right. Now that SRH has won and you lost, you're saying my favorite team has won. Smart, huh?
Now this Delhi team looks good on paper and they're in great form too. You gotta go with Delhi.
చెప్పినా కదా మామ నీకు కేన్ విలియమ్సన్ వస్తాడు, హైదరాబాద్ గెలుస్తుందని. ఎందుకు మామ మన గ్రాండ్ పని చేయడం? మనము ఓ పని చేయ మామ, బలకృష్ణ గారికి ఇచ్చే ప్రెడిక్షన్ బాధ్యత ఆడు చేసుకుంటాడు. మన గ్రాండ్ పని టెన్షన్లో చేసి వేస్ట్, సరేనా?
నిన్ననే చెప్పిన ఆదర్శ్ గారికి ఎస్ఆర్హెచ్ మ్యాచ్ గెలుస్తుందని. అసలు నా మాట వింటేనే కదా మ్యాచ్ అయినప్పటికెళ్ళి అసలు మంచిగా అనిపిస్తలేడు. ఈడపోయిండో ఏమో.
Only I had picked Kane Williamson. That was the difference.
ఫ్యాంటసీ లీగ్లో కూడా నా మాట లేదు. ఏం క్రికెట్ ఎక్స్పర్ట్ ఏందో, ఇంకా నేనే హోస్ట్ చేయాలి షో ఇది.
Guys, I can't listen to you from up here. You know the last time you were taunting and being overconfident after you won? See that again? No?
Now the toss has been a very tricky affair with not too many teams getting it right in spite of winning the toss. Today again, the team winning the toss decided to bowl first in what seemed like a good move in spite of a couple of steady partnerships, first between Johnny Bairstow and David Warner and then between Bairstow and Kane Williamson. Johnny Bairstow got 53 and Rabada and Amit Mishra picked up a couple of wickets apiece and restricted them to 163 in what seemed like a pass score. The dangerous Delhi Capitals batting didn't really explode on a wicket that seemed a little too-paced. Bhuvi picked up 2 wickets and Rashid Khan was absolutely mesmerizing in his spell of 3 for 14, thus handing the Sunrisers Hyderabad their first victory of the season. It was good to see the bowlers back in action. ఇంకా మన సినిమాల్లో ఉన్నట్టే క్రికెట్లో కూడా హీరోలు, విలన్లు, కామెడియన్లు ఉంటారన్నమాట. ఒకసారి చూద్దామా?
3 for 14. That's what Rashid Khan's figures today was. And there was no surprise that he's our game changer. Not just picking up a wicket in his first over, but he came back to trap Rishabh Pant in that ploy that Sunrisers had planned for him. And he's the only one probably who could take away the game from them. So that's why Sunrisers also will be thrilled to have their leg spinner back. Anything Kane Williamson cannot do. I mean, after Warner and Bairstow fell, he just lent so much stability to that Sunrisers middle order, and we saw that today. It's just that, now the pressure is taken off from the openers, and it just leaves like this beautiful balance in the SRH lineup which they were looking for, and I think they've got them. So that's why Kane Williamson is our hero for the day. If there has to be one villain, it was Shreyas Iyer for dropping Bairstow in the 6th over. especially knowing how reliant Sunrisers are on Warner and Bairstow to get them off to a good start. Had Bairstow fallen then, I mean, he went on to make 53 after that, it probably would have been a completely different game, because then, all the pressure falls on that quite fragile middle order. So Shreyas Iyer is our villain for the day. Much of IPL team's success against Sunrisers have come with the basic plan of just playing out Rashid Khan and his 4 overs and attacking everyone else around him. But Delhi Capitals for some reason went after him, and you saw the result that they lost wickets, they lost momentum, and it wasn't the best of plans, Delhi Capitals.
We've seen a couple of interesting ads this IPL. One of it has Virat Kohli in it, and he says something along the lines of "Jo seekhta hai, wahi aage badhta hai." Now, we're so relevant to today's game with SRH losing their first 2 games, and they came back so strongly. They obviously learned from it. And it obviously tells us that there's much more to learn from failure than success will ever teach you. And it's important to never fear failure. Failure is not your enemy. Not learning from it, maybe. It's the Rajasthan Royals versus the Kolkata Knight Riders at the Dubai International Stadium. Let's see what lies ahead.
Now, the Kolkata Knight Riders and the Rajasthan Royals have played 21 times before. They won 10 each, and one match resulted as a no result. Now, this one's going to be an interesting game. They're equally matched. Let's wait and watch what happens. The impact players for the Rajasthan Royals. Number 1, my favorite, Sanju Samson. 2 brilliant knocks. He's watching the ball like a planet. He'll want to get out there and continue his form. Number 2 is Steve Smith. He's reading these pitches really well. Watch out. Number 3 is Rahul Tewatia. Hero from the last game, an outstanding knock. He'll be pumped. The strengths for Rajasthan Royals. Now, they dominated both the teams with the victories. They look unbeatable. Shane Warne is back in the spin department to join Sairaj Bahutule. The spin department will be happy. The weaknesses? None. The impact players for the KKR. Number 1 is Sunil Narayan. He's been bowling brilliantly. The conditions will suit him. Number 2, Kuldeep Yadav. He's not been in great form, but he's someone who tosses the ball up. The big boundaries will come into play. He's got a great wrong one too. Number 3 is Shubman Gill. He looks stable. He'll want to play the anchor innings. He will suit the conditions for batting. The strengths for KKR. They won their last game. They look confident. They have 3 quality spinners. The weaknesses, they would want Andre Russell to find his form back. It's KKR versus RR. Now, both these teams are coming straight from victories. However, the Rajasthan Royals are coming from winning a thriller. My prediction for the game, I'm going with the Rajasthan Royals.
Rajasthan are going to have the biggest test tomorrow, coming from a small ground like Sharjah to playing in Dubai. But I still think they have enough versatility in their lineup to get it right tomorrow against KKR. So I'm backing Rajasthan Royals.
Now, my predictions haven't been going according to plan, so I think I need to go back to my coin. Okay? Heads I win, tails you lose. And it's Rajasthan Royals. Some intense rivalries on the field between teammates and countrymen that I'm looking forward to. The first one will be between Pat Cummins and Steve Smith in what will be an all-Aussie battle. 2 Englishmen take on each other with Jofra Archer and Owen Morgan having a crack at each other. And of course, there's Kuldeep Yadav who will be looking to derail the Sanju Samson juggernaut in what will be a Shuddh Desi battle. Monica Pal says, thank you for another brilliant episode. The passion for cricket that Kritika has is truly energizing and refreshing. The dash of Telugu by Adarsh and Ravi was awesome. It looks like Adarsh's prediction will come true. Unfortunately, it didn't, but thank you so much. Kritika has been amazing and so has Ravi. So thank you so much. Chakri Chandu says today DC will win. Unfortunately, we didn't. Always support you, Anna, and I will go with DC. That's what Praveen says. Sai Venkat says, thank you for making these videos daily, Adarsh Karu. I'll be backing SRH today, hoping to see our batsmen fire up. Well done, Sai Venkat. Amazing job with your prediction. Vaishnavi says, oh wow, Croco Krishna is super cute and Batter Krishna is cool too. I think SRH is on fire after losing the matches. You're right, Vaishnavi. Well done. Very, very well done. Uttarala Sujan Kumar gives us a thumbs up. Shravya says, more power to you. Thank you, Shravya. And Ashish says, just loved it, Anna. I'll be backing up SRH to come back. We'll always have your back, Anna. Love you, love you, love you, love you. Now, we spoke about bowlers becoming inconsequential, but that wasn't the case today, so I'm happy. I'd like to thank my awesome team, Kritika and Ravi, for being absolute rock stars. You guys have made this show so special, so thank you guys. And thank you for being on another episode of AB's Cricket Diary. My name is Adarsh, and you know the drill. Peace and take care.